missing you at the moment, and we've really missed, one of the things we've really missed is being able to have our weekly services and just have a chance to have a really good sing-song together and see you guys in the flesh, face to face. So that's one of the things we've really missed. But what we thought we'd do, we thought we'd record an online service for you, and we're going to sing a few songs like we would normally, and just bring a short thought and a bit of encouragement to you today, and just bring something to brighten up your day. So you're going to have to put up with our singing, aren't they, Kev?
Yeah. It is Kev, by the way. You see my beard, look at my crazy beard, look. I'm growing a lockdown beard.
I've not grown a lockdown beard, you'll be pleased to know, but Kev's is very impressive. So, what we're going to do then, we're going to kick off by singing Amazing Grace. So obviously you haven't got a hymn book in front of you, but you might be able to pull up the words on the internet, or you might know them because we've sung it a lot together. So we're going to sing Amazing Grace.
Okay, I'll leave your words for 3 and 4 because it's over the page, so
fine.
Amazing Grace.
Short thought just to encourage you today. Obviously we're in a season of lockdown at the moment, and we're really missing being able to see you in day hospice, missing being able to see the patients, missing seeing our volunteers as well, and we're hoping and praying that before too long we'll be able to see you again face to face. But for now we thought we'd send you some encouragement. I don't know how you're feeling at the moment in this current season. Maybe you're really enjoying a little bit of time just to be at home a little bit more and get out in the garden a little bit maybe, or enjoying a little bit of downtime and life maybe not being quite as busy as it normally is. But on the other hand, maybe you're really struggling with this season at the moment, and maybe you're really just finding this really difficult. And as you know, when we normally have a service here together, we would normally share a little verse out of the Bible that will hopefully encourage you and uplift you at the moment. And I found this verse in the Bible that I thought was really, really appropriate for us in this season, and it's found in 1 Corinthians 16, and it says this: "Be on guard, stand firm in the faith, be courageous, be strong, and do everything with love." And I thought there was some really key elements in that verse that actually is quite helpful advice in this season we're in. So the first thing that the verse said was be on guard. And obviously that's something we're having to do at the moment. We're having to be on guard, we're having to be aware of the risks around us, and there's certain things that we're having to do to make sure that we're safe and the people around us are safe. And it's really, really important that we do that, and that's why at the moment obviously we're not gathered together, but we're looking forward to the time that we can. But be on guard, it's really sensible advice for us to just be alert, as the government guidelines are saying, just be alert and recognise the risks around us. But the second part of this verse moves on to say stand firm in the faith. I don't know what each of you believe. Maybe you have different beliefs, but at times when we go through challenges in life, that can be a time where sometimes we have lots of questions and we can wonder about what we believe, and sometimes our faith can be shaken in those times. But I just wanted to encourage you that whatever it is that you believe in this season, holding on to our faith is actually something that does help to keep us strong. It does help us to keep a focus on something positive, a focus on something that lifts our spirits and helps us to get through these difficult times. So I'm not sure what it is that you believe. It might be different for all of you, but just to encourage you to stand firm in your faith at this time, to stand firm in your faith and hold on to that, because it will help you in this challenging season. The third part that this verse talks about is be courageous. And this is a really testing season that we're going through, and so never before like now is a time where we really do need to be courageous. And maybe you are feeling fearful at the moment. There's lots obviously that we're hearing in the news, and lots that we're reading in the newspapers, and scrolling through our phones maybe and picking up on lots of things that are happening around us at the moment. And it is really, really easy to be fearful in this season, and completely understandable and a natural response to feel fearful in this season. But I just wanted to encourage you with this verse, be courageous. The Bible talks a lot about fear, and it talks a lot about the fact that we don't need to fear because we know that God is with us. And I think actually do not fear is the most repeated command in the Bible. Do not fear. So the Bible talks a lot about fear. So if you're feeling really fearful at the moment and really scared about what's happening around you, maybe pick it up and have a little read and see if that encourages you. But the Bible talks a lot about being courageous, and the last part of this verse says be strong. And there's a great verse in the Bible that says, be courageous, be strong, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. And just wanted to give that to you today as an encouragement as well, that God is with you wherever you go, whether you're stuck at home, out in the garden, maybe you are venturing out to the shops, or whatever it is that you're doing in this frustrating season where we can't get together. Just let that verse encourage you. Be courageous, be strong, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. So hope that encourages you today, whatever it is that you're doing, that God is with you today. And we're going to have a prayer time after we sing another song, and we're going to pray that God will really be with you and strengthen you in this season as well. So that verse was be on guard, stand firm in the faith, be courageous and be strong. And I hope that you are feeling courageous and strong in this season. So we're going to sing another song.
Yeah, and I think sometimes when the future seems a bit uncertain, drawing on things from the past could be really helpful, things that you've enjoyed and things that you know. And this is a school assembly classic for all of us, I think. So I think you'll recognise it, All Things Bright and Beautiful. Lord, we thank you for each other. We thank you for this time, even where we're able to be connected, even though we're miles apart physically, yet together we're here in one heart and in one mind, looking to you and giving thanks. I pray for everyone today who's feeling worried or lonely or not well. I'm just praying that you would be close by, because you're not affected by distance, you're not limited by distance or by isolation or by social distancing. In fact, your word says that you are close. It's like you're the very words in our mouth, and I'm praying that today that everybody listening to this would find you close and would find peace from you and with you and find joy. And we just thank you that Jesus came and walked among us, that you came in the flesh, and through that knowledge that we know that you are always thinking of ways to be close with us and to be next to us and near us and even within us, to bring us strength and the hope that we need. And so today we say thank you for that, as we pray together as the Lord taught us, saying, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
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 So I think we've got one more song.
We have, if you've got any breath left in your lungs, to sing another song. So we're going to sing Give Me Oil in My Lamp. Give me joy in my heart, keep me praising. Give me peace in my heart, keep me resting. Give me love in my heart, keep me serving. And give me oil in my lamp, keep me burning. So take a deep breath.
And we're going to send you actually some special love from the third member of our chaplaincy team, which is Annie, who never misses a service. Yeah. There's more chance of us not being here. And this is Annie's favourite song. So a little dedication for Annie, who also sends you all of her love.
Give me joy in my heart.
Brilliant, brilliant. Well, I hope you managed to get to the end of that song. It's quite a long one. But well done for joining in with us and having a sing-song with us. We're really looking forward to being able to have a sing-song again once things are back to normal. And thank you for joining us today. It's been really nice to connect in this way.
So good.
Yeah,
so good.
and hopefully we will see you again soon. But I hope you've enjoyed this service and hope it's encouraged you today. So bye from us.
Bless
Bye
you.
for now.
Bye.